Kanye West makes another genius move as Donda Sports teams up with Aaron Donald. Whew, we're going to talk about that and what that means for Donda Sports, what I think it does for Donda Sports after the bumper. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? My name is JeffLightsYJr. Here at the Black Boss channel on Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and notification bell because we upload every single day. Now, Aaron Donald. Yes, that Aaron Donald of the Super Bowl champions, reigning, defending Super Bowl champions, LA Rams, has teamed up with Kanye West, Antonio Brown, Justin LA Boy, and Donda Sports. Let's take a look at he made the announcement via the I Am Athlete podcast with Brandon Marshall and the gang. But let's take a look at this article from Bleacher Report. It says, hold on. It says Rams Super Bowl champ Aaron Donald signs contract with Kanye West's Donda Sports. It says Los Angeles Rams star Aaron Donald announced on the I Am Athlete podcast that he has signed with Kanye West's Donda Sports. I think it's a hell of an opportunity to open up a lot of different doors and a lot of different things outside of football that I want to be involved in, that I want to do, that I want my wife wants to do. So to be a part of that and to be one of the first athletes to be a part of that, it's pretty dope. We're excited about it, and we're going to see where this thing goes. Kanye partnered with Pro Bowl and Super Bowl champion wide receiver Antonio Brown to form Donda Sports this year, with Brown referring to himself as the president in an Instagram post back in February. So obviously Antonio Brown is a future Hall of Famer. Aaron Donald is a future Hall of Famer, and Donda Sports is on the rise. Despite his resume as one of the best defensive players in league history, Donald ranks just 27th in the NFL in average annual salary per a Sport Track. He didn't crack the Forbes list of 50 richest athletes in the world. A partnership with Donda Sports could help improve Donald's brand off the field, with podcast co-host Brandon Marshall asking about his potential of line of signature cleats down the line with Ye. Ain't nothing in full circle, but we've been talking, Donald said. We got a lot of different things planned. Now, don't get it twisted. Aaron Donald's currently on a $100 million contract. He's about to re-up with the Rams with another $100 million contract. I mean, we're talking about an 8-time Pro Bowler, 7-time All-Pro, a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, the greatest defensive player of our generation of the last, one of the last 25 to 30 years. Aaron Donald is that dude. Let's not get it twisted. And in my opinion, had 2.5 sacks in the Super Bowl, should have been a Super Bowl MVP, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Cooper Kupp. He did a great job. But this is huge because this continues a string of wins for Kanye West and for the Donda brand, right? Donda was the name of his mother, RIP, his late mother, Miss Donda West, Professor Dr. Donda West. And Kanye has taken that name and made it a brand. First, he did the rollout with the albums in all the different cities in Chicago and Miami and Atlanta, et cetera, et cetera. Then he teamed up with some pretty prominent people, controversial, let's not get it twisted, controversial, but prominent nonetheless, and guys like Justin LA Boy, a social media influencer who has millions of followers. He teamed up with him to kind of help promote and get the word, the album, the rollout, all that stuff to keep Kanye West and Donda in the news. Teamed up with him. Then he formed Donda Sports and teamed up with Antonio Brown. Now, Aaron Donald, in that quick little couple of minute thing with I Am Athlete, interview with I Am Athlete, he talked about he's been in constant contact, mainly with Justin LA Boy. And so that, lets you know that he's heavily involved in the signing of athletes. What I think signing Aaron Donald does for Donda Sports is give it some validity, right? Not to say Justin LA Boy and Antonio Brown aren't valid, right? Like I'm not discrediting them, but they're controversial people. Justin LA Boy, a lot of people don't like the way he gets down just simply because he posts a lot of weird stuff on social media. And that is what it is. That's his prerogative. He can do whatever he wants. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But Antonio Brown is Antonio Brown. Love him, hate him. He is who he is. But Aaron Donald is nothing like either. And Kanye West is, somewhat controversial, right? But Aaron Donald's not like any of those guys. Those guys are kind of like out there. They do their own thing. They walk to the beat of their own drum. They can ruffle some feathers. Aaron Donald's not that guy. Aaron Donald's a stand-up guy. Aaron Donald's a family man. Aaron Donald's a married man. Aaron Donald handles his business on the field, and you never hear about anything about him off the field. Aaron Donald just goes to work, is the best at what he does, period. Let's not get it twisted. He's the best at what he does, period. He is a workout monster, and he gets in relatively zero trouble off the field. He ruffles relatively zero feathers while living in LA, while being the best in the world, while being a Super Bowl champion, while, you know what I'm saying, like he has the world in his hands, while being $100 million man. And he still somehow, some way seems to never get in trouble. The one time Aaron Donald ever got into any kind of controversy, he's gotten in a fight. It's recently. It might have been in 2022. Maybe we were at the end of 2021. He got into a fight at a bar. He's from Pittsburgh, or the Pittsburgh area, and he got into a fight at a bar back in his hometown because some dude was trying to mess with him. Some dude was trying to punk Aaron Donald. Now, let me show you guys some pictures of Aaron Donald, and I just want you to kind of I kind of want you to see what this dude wanted to. He I don't know what the hell it was. They was at a bar, so he's probably drunk, and he decided he wanted to mess with this man. He wanted to mess with this dude. We're talking about 6 foot, 260, 270 pounds. Yeah, he decided it was a good idea to mess with that dude. That dude who works out 2 to 3 times a day, 6-7 days a week. This dude who literally tosses 300-pound linemen for a living and is the best at it. Yeah, he wanted to mess with him. So yeah, he got punched up real bad. He got a good case of the beats, as academics would say. But back to what I'm saying. This Donda thing, yo, it's legit. I mean, we're talking about, think about what Kanye's done with the Donda brand. I spoke about Justin LA Boy. I spoke about Antonio Brown. Let's not forget about Donda Academy, one of the top high school basketball teams in the country out in Calabasas, California, with guys like Rob Dillingham and other top 10, top 5 prospects in the country that are going on to play high-level Division I basketball. Let's not forget about the Genius documentary that came out via Netflix. Shout out to Cootie. And that was one of the most watched docuseries in the country this year via Netflix. One of the best, the biggest streaming site. It was one of the highest rated shows or docuseries on their streaming platform in the history of their platform. That's what Ye is doing. And then Yeezy, the brand. It's self-explanatory. So adding a high-level future Hall of Famer, non-controversial guy like an Aaron Donald is big for Donda. It is huge for Donda. First of all, you're delving into the football lane with a guy who's actively playing, not a guy who could play, probably isn't going to ever play again in Antonio Brown, but a guy who's a clean-cut guy, a guy who has no real bad blood, no bad history, and a guy that's currently still playing, and not just playing, but he's the best. Like, they're going to have, like, NFL Network does the top 100 players in the NFL every year. I don't think Aaron Donald's ever been outside the top 10. He's been number 1. He's been in the top 5 basically every year. I keep saying outside the top 10. I don't think he's been outside the top 5. And he's also been number 1. And he can arguably be number 1 again. He's a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year in only 8 years. He's a 7-time first-team All-Pro, 8-time Pro Bowler. He's made the Pro Bowl every single year he's been in the league. He's that dude. And he's teaming up with Ye, the marketing genius. Say what you want about Ye. He made himself a billionaire by being a marketing genius. This is big for Donda, but it's also really big for Aaron Donald, as they spoke about in that Bleacher Report article. Because he is so non-controversial, you don't see him a whole lot. And he's pretty to himself. He's a family man, even though he lives in LA and lives in a mansion out in California, in Los Angeles. But this being with Donda, I think, can expand his brand. He's done what he's supposed to do on the field. He's going to be a Hall of Fame. His status in football immortality is cemented. Now it's time to grow the brand. And there's nobody better to team up with to grow your brand than Kanye West. I love everything about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is JeffLightsyJr with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. I post all my content there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you next time. Peace.